Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. We really appreciate you joining us for a late night live stream. We have a chill one planned for you guys this evening as we jump into the Kraken, a brand new submarine that they added for the latest edition of the game. I still wish Rockstar would add some new submarines and really some new aquatic vehicles to the game. I think it's really needing that. But nonetheless, we'll jump into the Kraken. It's the best submarine available, and I figured late night as we all chill together here in GTA 5, let's go ahead and explore underwater and have an underwater exploration live stream. It should be pretty epic. You can find the Kraken over here, the northern end of San Andreas. Of course, you do have to have one of the newest versions of the game, as I said. And it takes a little bit before I think you can unlock it. I'm not positive how fast it shows up. But of course, eventually you get to use it anytime you want with any one of the characters. Now, I did get a request for us to see if we can blow up this boat right here. In fact, there's a couple pretty trashed up boats. I don't think they're going to be sailing anytime soon. But before we head out into the open seas, let's go ahead and use our railgun. So fun to use, man. Greatly appreciate you guys joining up. Donovan Taylor, and talking to Donovan. Apparently he has some plans to take on Rice Gum. Can't wait to see that, Donovan Taylor. I mean, Rice Gum, good luck. We'll definitely be keeping an eye. Michael Rodriguez joining up. Great to see you, just in time. Clan Panda, hell yes. Ramiz Khatri, thank you all for joining us. Trippy Madison here as well.
Hello. Moderating
for you guys. Let her know if you guys need anything at all here in the live stream. Let's go ahead and shoot off some rounds of the Railgun, epic weapon here in the game. I gotta say, man, great addition. It's actually a real gun in real life, but they do not have a version that can be basically carried on person like we have on this one. But I'm sure that'll be invented soon enough. The one railgun that they have been using quite a bit in the military has to be attached to a vehicle, mainly a ship or a boat. You cannot blow up the boats. Let's go ahead and jump into our Kraken, and let's start off this journey, guys. Let's go ahead and chill and explore the underwater depths of San Andreas here in Grand Theft Auto 5. Greatly appreciate you guys joining up. We're going to have a ton of live streams for you here at Trippy Commentaries, especially in Grand Theft Auto 5, because we do have some special events planned. For those of you who watched our last live stream with Trippy Delirious, we are going to get some special things planned that you guys can take part and be part of episodes here on Trippy Commentaries, man. We have some massive things to do in Grand Theft Auto 5, including taking over Fort Zancudo. We definitely have to do it with your help. Whoa, watch out for the dolphin. Always tough navigating out of this part of the the shores here. Oh no. I guess it's much better than the last submarine, man. That thing used to get stuck on everything. But once we get out, then we certainly will have plenty of room to cover, as, you know, we'll just kind of take our trek and we'll see what we can find here in the live stream. Definitely throw out some questions if you guys are thinking anything's going on here in GTA 5. I know a lot of new discoveries have been made. In fact, just I think it was yesterday or the day before, someone made a brand new Bigfoot discovery, and that was covered extensively here on YouTube. So it's really epic to still find new things. And I gotta say, there was even a new underwater discovery, as people have pointed out, a brand new underwater skeleton creature. Now, there has been a couple found before, but there's actually a third one that was discovered that has not been mapped out anywhere online. So someone actually found it for the first time, reported on that, and it just shows you there's probably still some stuff to be found underwater. We even heard from Rockstar representatives saying that they think that there's going to be things underwater that are going to take a long time to find. Maybe there's something on a small level. You know, we've been finding these big ships. You have cargo planes, tanks from past Grand Theft Auto games. Well, maybe there's something small. Another thing that I think of in Grand Theft Auto 4, and we'll be doing some live streams in GTA 4 as well. There is some things I want to show off there for you guys. there is a wall that you can go through that leads to the biggest secret in the game, and it makes me wonder if there's possibly a wall that you can go through underwater. Now, we're not going to go, just pretty much driving into walls here and there, but you never know. If we find something suspicious, we'll definitely check it out, and obviously let me know what you guys are thinking as we explore underwater. Now, a lot of people will mention that there are mods in the PC version of the game that let you take out the water and then do all the exploring that you want. Now, I think that there's a good chance that if you enter a mod, it could possibly disengage a trigger or some sort of Easter egg, because the new Bigfoot Easter egg, you actually trigger certain things to happen. And that's the crazy part about it. It shows you that, yeah, you can do some sort of mod, you can do some sort of cheat, but chances are Rockstar's 2 steps ahead of you, and they're going to disengage any kind of epic Easter egg that is in the game. Radical Ronin, grabbing some hot cocoa. Hell yeah, man, definitely grab some hot cocoa, chill, and let me know if there's anything you see that's suspicious as we explore underwater. I'll change up the views a little bit here. Renee Franklin, great to see you in here. Hopefully I don't crash as I drive the submarine while reading some of the chat. Emperor Palpatine. Alright, now a lot of people, for some reason, man, a lot of people, Emperor Palpatine, have mentioned that Epsilon tractor, and basically what happened was I decided to keep the Epsilon tractor when I did the final mission there, and I put it in Michael's garage. Now, at some point, it just disappeared on me out of nowhere. So in other words, I cannot use the tractor. There is a similar tractor that can be found over here next to Ursula's house at the lighthouse, but that is not the Epsilon tractor. And I'd have to think, if it's something so buggy, I don't think that it would be too useful in the Chiliad mystery, or at least I'd hope so. Uh-oh. Swarm of hammerhead sharks here, Madison.
That's cool.
Have you ever caught a hammerhead shark?
Yeah, I did. A baby one.
It's a tough catch, man. They fight you.
It was just a baby. I like him.
Let's see if we can find something. So far, just a bunch of animals. I'm not finding anything as far as sunken treasures, sunken ships. Shout out to Devin Permut, Tom Oster, Angel Carita. Thank you guys so much for joining up.
Hi, Cody.
What do we have out in here? Man, I would love to see, of course, one of the big whales that you can find in the game. They do spawn in certain locations in the game, and we've shown that off here in the channel. Another thing that's really interesting, guys, is that there is a lost underwater hatch. I'm sure those of you who've clicked on many of our videos have probably watched that one. It's one of my more favorite videos that we have here at the channel, where we show off the lost underwater hatch. But I did it using the shark, because when you do control the shark, it allows you to pretty much have free roam. Here, if I try to go too low, then it's going to say that Michael will die because the pressure is getting to be too much. But if you do use the shark, then you don't have any limitations. It's like we have Shamu over here, killer whale. It's so awesome how they added the animals. That was such a big step up for the game, especially because, Rockstar, they came out with Red Dead Redemption, which had so much wildlife. You have bears, all kinds of different stuff. Not too sure why they don't have a bear here in GTA 5, considering this takes place in...
Look at that.
Yeah, it takes place in California. A lot of bears in Cali. We'll get them. Run over you.
That is so cool.
Oof. Crushing the killer whale. Oh boy.
Did you really kill it?
What?
What the heck?
You know what? I've tried to kill some animals in the past underwater. It didn't work out, but looks like we have successfully killed the killer whale. Hey, sorry, killer whale, but looks like you were the one who was killed. I was watching a show on TV the other day where there was this poor seal on an iceberg, and there was like 5 killer whales ganging together to kill this poor guy.
That one's the worst. I've seen it like a bunch of times. You just can't not
I
watch
know,
it.
but you know, I had to get revenge for that poor seal that gave his life to the killer whales. Okay, man, still nothing big underwater, guys. I'm wondering if maybe I've went out too far. I do not have the map of all the different underwater stuff. This is more of just kind of a free roam, chill live stream for you guys. Once again, oh man, a lot of people saying that I'm a monster for killing the poor whale. It's a killer whale, guys. I mean, those things destroy other underwater life. Plus, man, did you see Free Willy? I don't know about that whale. Questionable. What is that? Uh-oh. Is this his family member coming for revenge? I'll show you.
No.
It must be done. Where'd you go? I see you. Let's see if you can survive one of these. Take that. Oh, man. Anybody hungry for sushi? Oh, boy. Of course, that is not the purpose of the live stream, guys. It just happened to go down like that. Let's find some treasure, man. You have so many different games that have underwater treasure that you can find. So I've been playing a little bit of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It's crazy how you have to play so far into that game before you even start to find some of the underwater stuff. I wish that GTA 5 would have something huge to find underwater. I know there's plenty of stuff to find underwater, and you can kind of classify it as treasure. Uh-oh. Great white shark checking us out. When are they going to give us the submarine with the missile launchers? I want the nuclear submarine. We've been covering some different nuclear references in the game. How about a nuclear submarine? Ruben Tagoshia? Shout out to you. Apparently, Devonte Hicks asking if anybody watches porn in the live stream.
Oh, jeez. Who doesn't watch porn? Even if you say you don't watch porn, we all know you watch porn.
That's true. If you say you don't watch porn, you probably lie.
Look, it's so... I like X videos.
Man, we're starting to get deep here, guys. There's a lot of open space around here. Epic how, you know, you have the rays of light that realistically shine through the water. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot hidden over here. What side of the map? We're kind of going around the north end of the map. We are heading towards the UFO. We'll definitely do a stop by the underwater UFO. Emperor Palpatine linking up the tractor to the tractor beam. Of course, we were talking about the Epsilon tractor earlier. Telling you, Emperor, we've had a ton of comments of people saying the same sort of thing. I mean, it does make sense. But once again, after my tractor disappeared, I'm really hoping that, you know, we don't have to do anything with that. I will be starting a new playthrough of the game at some point, maybe even doing that through live stream, maybe like a live stream playthrough of Grand Theft Auto 5. But, you know, I guess we'll have to see what happens when I finally get the tractor again, after completing all the Epsilon missions again. Hopefully we find something epic underwater. Caleb Washington with a comment saying time is the key. Ooh, look at this. Underwater cave.
I think somebody said something about that. What is that down there?
This is some nuclear sewage. Haven't collected all of them. There are a couple different things. This is a 100% save file, of course, guys, and I've tried to complete just about everything in the game, but I will admit, underwater is not something that I've done quite a bit. You know, I haven't collected all of the underwater sewage and all that stuff, so that's something that I certainly need to do. We do have a bunch of these underwater caves, and they look cool. I'm glad that they put them in there, but really not much to them other than, as you saw, an underwater hidden nuclear canister. Good comment. Titanium Way Commentaries. Yeah, I mean, definitely a good link there. I've always said that I think a nuclear sub would be an amazing addition into the game. I have a couple different episodes as part of the Jetpack Hunter series, really getting into that. Not too long ago, I remember we had a couple different Jetpack Hunters and Chiliad Mystery Enthusiasts do episodes about how nuclear is referenced so much in the game, including one thing I think they didn't even mention is an underwater nuclear submarine, but that's something, like I said, I've mentioned in the past, and I'm hoping because we do have that nuclear sub that's being built in that Merryweather hangar, I'm hoping that's something we will get at some point. Speaking of nuclear submarine, look what we found. We just so happened to come across the nuclear submarine, guys, so this is perfect timing. Really one of the more epic things you can find underwater. You do have some gigantic planes and whatnot, but this is a crashed nuclear sub, man. So huge, and this is pretty much what I'm talking about as far as what I want to drive for real in the game. There's so much underwater space. Imagine if they gave us a DLC with, you know, just more underwater exploration, maybe even something like you can go into underwater, like a abyss-like base. Why not? You know, that would be pretty epic. Okay, let's get out of this thing temporarily. I don't want it to float away too much. Bit of a pain in the ass when dealing with the submarine. It likes to float away on you. Pretty cool how you can go all the way inside the nuclear submarine. Maybe, guys, this is still active. You know, that's another thing we have to think of. They have that, like, nuclear rocket. Ooh, another thing we got to point out. Here's the same reef right here that can be found right next to the observatory. You can see it's the same exact one with the star on it and everything. Very interesting. But, you know, maybe we can still find a way to react this nuclear submarine, have a gigantic explosion because it's not too far away from Mount Chiliad, maybe creating some sort of, you know, nuclear explosion and activating the San Andreas fault. I saw something swimming over there. I was hoping it's not a shark that's going to come and eat us. But this is a nuclear sub, guys. You can even see that it has the missile docks right here, so that's where it comes out of. Not too sure why a nuclear sub would be floating around in these waters. Very interesting. Hopefully it's not North Korean or something, which it's not. I mean, it looks pretty old. It's been deteriorating. Uh-oh. Looks like we have some politic talk. Got the Trump supporters coming out in the chat. Hey, gotta love an election year, man. We're just gonna get more and more of that.
We're at 100.
A ton of people here in the live stream. Jeez, man, really appreciate you guys joining up tonight. For those of you who are up, I know a lot of you are in other countries. It might even be early morning, depending where you are. Where we're recording, it is almost 1 a.m. And as I said, man, I feel like a really good idea and an epic live stream to do with you guys is to explore the waters, you know, just chill together and see if we can find anything new underwater. I'm convinced that there's got to be something huge, something big to find in the depths of GTA 5. As I said, man, Rockstar representatives have said it themselves that there's still something to find underwater that they think will not be found for a long, long time. So here's another thing I'll bring up. Once again, guys, make sure to comment, you know, let me know what you guys think about underwater exploration or really anything in GTA 5. Great to hear from you guys, especially because there's so many of you. But definitely, I'm thinking about the sun. You know, we've talked about the sun when it correlates to all these things in the game. Well, what if the sun correlates to something underwater? You know, I'm a huge fan. What is that? Hammerhead shark? Look to be a glitch. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Get out of our way. But I'm a fan of the Zelda series, and it kind of reminds me of some temples, specifically like the underwater temple from the Ocarina of Time. You know, what if they just have underwater puzzles? In other words, you have the sun, which shines on different things, creating shadows of hidden symbols in the game. Well, maybe there can be some shadows to be found underwater. Definitely just an idea.
Orange is the new black. Renee, I'm watching it right now. Loving it. Don't spoil it for me.
Brian, appreciate you joining up. Shout out to you, and have a good night, man. Catch you on the next live stream. Clan Panda, guys, looks like he has an open position for his girlfriend. So for you ladies out there, just keep that in mind, you know. He is looking, so there is an option for you. It's always good to keep your options open. And Clan Panda's right there for you, ladies. Ready and willing. Trying to find something. Aha! What do we have over here? Looks like a small scale cave. Can we fit through this one? Why can't one of these caves go straight down like a wormhole into the core? And because it's crushed, you know, it'll crush you. Of course, you can only go in there as a sea creature. Ruben DeCocha saying there's a city underwater. Okay, perhaps you are referencing an Atlantis Easter egg. How epic would it be to have an Atlantic Easter egg? Atlantis, I should say, Easter egg in GTA 5. So epic, and that's what I was saying, like adding something, maybe a DLC or something, some sort of Abyss, for those of you who've seen The Abyss, really crazy movie, very trippy, and you know, they have this like underwater facility and whatnot. Why not add something like that here into the game? I have so many people that tell me that they get creeped out underwater here in Grand Theft Auto 5. A little bit creepy for us here late night. Got all the lights off here at Trippy HQ. See what we can find. Emperor Palpatine asking about Group 6. I don't really think I have any news, but that's a great comment because I do want to do an update on them. That was one video that I was really excited to make for you guys, was, you know, there's just the Group 6 video, and I know we did a couple live streams in preparation for that as we tried to abduct the Group 6 vehicle. It was not easy, man. Rockstar makes it challenging, but they do make it possible. So I might have to do an update on Group 6. To this day, you know, I'm checking out all these new locations that seem suspicious, and sure enough, you know, there'll be a Group 6 camera or some sort of Group 6 presence around. How epic does that look, guys? That's so awesome. Look how much room there is down here. This would be the perfect place for something hidden, yet absolutely nothing. It's funny how Rockstar hid so much underwater, yet as you can see with this live stream, you can explore some pretty crazy looking regions here, but there's nothing really to find. Once again, though, that kind of shows you how hard it is to find the underwater UFO, which we'll be visiting. Shout out to Tim Tim. Interesting. Emperor Palpatine. Of course, another thing that we matched up with Group 6 is there's that room in the Fort Zancudo control tower that has a bunch of sixes. I call it the 6 room. Bunch of sixes, 666. It's kind of it's another one of those symbols. You know how you have the eye symbol, you have the sun symbol, 666. Some very odd hidden symbols here in the game, to say the least. Now, do they all correlate with the Chiliad mystery? I think the sun symbol does, that's for sure. More killer whales, Madison. Take that. Man, these whales do not take much to take out. I've sacrificed the whales to the gods. We tried to sacrifice Jimmy in one of our last live streams. I guess this time around we're sacrificing the killer whales. It could be a clue, Madison. You know, we're trying to kill some of the characters because they're telling us to sacrifice people. Well, who else to kill but the killer whale?
I don't know about killing killer whale, given its name. I'm gonna come after you.
Now, I have not visited the underwater UFO in quite some time. Hopefully I remember where to find it.
Is a killer whale an animal?
Yes, it is an animal.
Is it a mammal?
It's a mammal. It has a blowhole. It's not a fish.
Fact of the night, it is a mammal. Because it has a blowhole.
Alright, man, look at this. It's so murky down here, man. What the hell? So hard to see. You have all these little particles and whatnot. Alright, let's get out of that view. What time is it? Is it getting... Yeah, it's getting late in game, and that's just going to make it harder for visibility. Angel Karada asking me to spit some bars.
Oh god. Not lately.
Jeez. Perhaps we'll do a diss track. We'll have to find someone to roast. Maybe do a Trippy Commentaries diss track. We'll diss somebody out there. We'll figure it out. Ooh, Devontae Hicks, I like that comment, saying that he's excited for the new Purge movie. I remember when the first Purge movie came out, had a lot of hype. I had a lot of friends that were really excited for it. What was that over there? Some buoys over there? And I gotta say, you know, even though a lot of people were a little bit disappointed with it, that's gonna come with a movie with so much hype. What the hell? Random trash over here. Come on, man, gotta keep the waters clean. But then, of course, you have this next Purge movie that's coming out during the election year, and it's called The Purge, the Election Year. Love it, man. Love the idea. Hopefully the movie's good. Love when movies are able to capitalize on things like that. Also, for those of you who are fans of the Chiliad Mystery series here on YouTube, I do want to make an announcement for you guys that we are going to have our Independence Day theory go down on Independence Day. We actually did this before on the original console, so basically on Independence Day. Think about it. What if there is an Independence Day Easter egg that Rockstar put into the game, and of course you have to activate it on Independence Day? And another cool thing about it, when we originally did the Independence Day theory, that was before we knew that another Independence Day movie was going to come out. So sure enough, we have a brand new Independence Day movie coming out. So it's definitely the best time to do our Independence Day theory. For those of you who've seen that movie, you know that the way that they killed off the mothership, that UFO, in fact, there's two different things they did. The main thing they did was they put a virus into the mothership, which took out the all the force fields for the ones on Earth, and that led them to drive a jet straight up into the core of it, blowing up the UFO. So in other words, we're going to try the same exact thing, and I have not done this on this version of the game. I have done the Independence Day theory with a couple other jets, but I haven't used the laser. So we're going to use the laser on Independence Day to fly square up into the core of the UFO, hopefully blowing it up. I'm wondering if maybe Rockstar added the trigger into the game specifically on Independence Day, especially because, like I said, we have a brand new Independence Day movie this year. Kind of looking forward to seeing that one, actually. Getting pretty dark down here, guys. Damn, man, it is crazy dark. Can you imagine if, like, a sea creature just came out of nowhere?
That would be cool.
Gunmaster, appreciate you joining up, man. Shout out to you. Look at this. Gigantic rock here. Damn. I've been wanting to explore underwater for a while. It's something I haven't done. And obviously had to do it during a live stream. And you know what we have to do now, guys. Check out the underwater UFO. Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Pretty epic. My favorite hidden thing to find underwater, hands down, the underwater UFO. In a video recently, I kind of talked about how when I first found the jetpack symbol, of course, at the Ultras camp, it's almost like my heart skipped a beat. The fact that they hit it so well, it was just such a glorious find. And you know, you have videos on YouTube, of course, we've even showed it off. I'm sure a lot of you guys found that jetpack symbol for the first time because we showed you how to uncover it. Well, you know, I found that thing for myself just by accident. You know, when I first picked up the game from day one, the midnight release, I wasn't even playing the storyline a ton. I was just exploring. Well, the same thing happened with the UFO here. Of course, I got the heads up on the coordinates. Never saw it in a video. Just kind of figured out or heard that it was right around here. Went exploring, turned around the corner, and found this thing. You know, and I remember seeing it for the first time. It was pretty awesome. It's probably one of the most glorious things I've seen in a Grand Theft Auto game, an underwater UFO. Pretty epic looking. And once again, you know, we've shown it off before, so there's not a whole lot to say. It's just glorious. Now, one of our most watched videos here at Trippy Commentaries, what I do is I actually swim underneath the UFO, and it you can kind of glitch through it to go inside of it. I always thought that was a cool glitch, and I think they fixed it up a little bit so you can't really do it. I guess we'll get out real quick. You know the submarine's going to go to the surface, so I don't want to spend too much time so it doesn't get too far away. But let's check it out. Let's see if anything's going on down here. They definitely patched it up from the last version of the game where you can literally just swim underwater straight through the UFO. Right here you can do a little bit of some clipping, little bit of glitch action here, but nothing too serious. Oh, looks like I managed to get in here a little bit. Now I'm probably stuck. Ooh, looks like Pokemon GTA Gamer saying kick me for sex. So I think Panda Clan, I think you're in luck. If you maybe want to hook up with the Pokemon person there and kick, you guys get together, and when you get married one day, you just remember that it was Trippy Commentaries on an epic live stream that got you guys together. Alright,
Oh my God.
We have an issue, guys. We might be stuck underneath the UFO. How do I get out of here? You know, let's go ahead and I'm gonna switch it up. Let's switch it up to Franklin, and then we'll switch it right back to Michael. Let's see what happens. It's cool getting that cool shot from above there. Rayquaza42. I was wondering if you named yourself after a Pokemon. I remember that one from back in the day. Kind of like a Gyarados-like Pokemon. Beastly looking. Alright. Leaving the strip club again. Franklin every time. Let's switch it back to Michael. Hopefully he's not dead. Oh really? Trevor Gravis saying that if we just stop swimming, we'll eventually phase through the wall. Where are we? Are we still under? Something tells me our submarine is probably far away. I don't even see it on the map anymore. That's not good. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll switch back to Franklin. Let's grab Franklin, and we'll grab a new crack and take it to a new area of the map here. Alright. Let's call a taxi.
You got any cabs available? No problem. I'll have one there in a couple minutes.
Shout out to Quinn Turk. Once again, really appreciate you guys joining up tonight. Epic to chill with y'all. Oh, there's my taxi. see you. Take me to the chopper.
Lockport.
Appreciate you joining up, Overrays Gamer. Shout out to you, and we'll catch you next time, man. Thank you guys for joining up. Marcus Jackson, looks like it's 10:06 where you're at. Awesome.
Can't get any closer.
Damn you, taxi driver. You never take me close enough. Montgomery Cherry, 107. That's what time it is here. Hyperhawk, really. Robert Ferrari, apparently putting my name into the presidential candidacy.
Oh, I saw that.
I would actually say that I think I could be a better president than Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. I can honestly say that. Yeah. Vote me as president over them. Hey, of course, another, seeing as you guys are asking about presidential candidates here, what about YouTube personalities, man? Who would be the best YouTube personality for a president? PewDiePie? Or would that be too crazy? I mean, he's not American, so you have to be born in America, supposedly, to become president. We're riding out with the buzzard. Let's go ahead and go back. Get the cargo bob. Gunmaster asking what the most interesting Easter egg is. And are you asking for any game? Ooh, Vanoss for president. That's one I could get behind. Leafy for president. Victor Astorga. Are you crazy? I mean, Leafy's cool and all, but president? No. The guy's 20 years old. He's got some aging to do. So, what's the best Easter egg, Gunmaster says? I gotta say, the best Easter egg of all time, probably at this time, belongs to Call of Duty Zombies. Just because, you know, obviously, you have to do so much, and it's so rewarding. Once you finally complete an Easter egg in one of those Zombies maps, damn, you feel accomplished. And I wish that GTA 5 would do something just like that. That one guy saying grade A under A for president. Yeah, I like grade A under A, but he yells too much. So I don't think that would be a good presidential candidate. Lunas. Of course, I'll be your friend, Hyperhawk. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know it's you, Hyperhawk. And I'll definitely be your friend. McJugger Nuggets for president. Keemstar. Edward the Pipsqueak. Come on, man. That's not funny. Boogie2988. Gotta love Boogie. I don't know if he'd make a great presidential candidate. But I will say he's better than Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. For sure. Go first person. Okay. There you go. First person in the cargo bob. Got quite a big cabin back there as we head towards the Kraken. Man, I am going to vote for the man, I gotta say, I'm not sure. I vote for the president every presidential election. I don't know who I'm going to vote for this year, and we're not going to get into politics other than voting for YouTubers for president. What about Onision? I don't know if you guys are familiar with Onision on YouTube. That guy is crazy. He's coughing a lot over there. Madison, I hope you're okay.
Choking on my wine.
Grab some water.
Oh my goodness.
FaZe Rug, too young to be president. But Onision's crazy, man. I'll tell you what, you guys mentioned Leafy. Onision, he went after Leafy hard, man. That's really one of the main YouTubers, and we're talking about YouTubers with over 1 million. So these guys, over 1 million subscribers, you know, they have a huge presence. A lot of fans. Obama for president. Really? Ramiz Khatri?
Sorry.
But, okay, so back to the top Easter egg. So, gotta give it to the Call of Duty Zombie series. I really like the Easter egg from like Ascension, for those of you who played that map. That one involves blasting off a rocket, all kinds of crazy stuff. So I think that's pretty epic. But as far as the Grand Theft Auto series goes, you do have to say the best Easter egg, despite the fact that the Chiliad mystery remains unsolved, the best Easter egg is probably the hidden UFOs in the game. You know, once you find those things, you have to have 100% completion in the game, so it's good to see an interesting reward for completing, of course, the proper requirements to reach 100%. And I thought that was a pretty epic thing for Rockstar to add into the game. It's of course weird that they don't do anything. You'd hope that there's a part 2 to that Easter egg. Look at all this territory here on this side of the map that really goes unused. Just makes you wonder why Rockstar would have so much property, so much land in a game, but nothing to do here. You know, why not make something hidden over here? Why not give us a hidden cave or something to find? This is just barren land with nothing going on. Over there, the Humane Labs. We will be doing a Humane Labs takeover very soon. We are, of course, planning that out with Trippy Delirious. So if you guys want to join up for the Humane Labs takeover, definitely join the TrippyComs Mafia. Hit me up on Twitter at TrippyComs, and just get in touch with us. I'll make sure to be extremely active with you guys. I'm going to check all the comments. Of course, respond to all of you guys on Twitter, so hit me up there. And, you know, we want to plan some epic things for you guys. I want you guys to take part in the most epic events in Grand Theft Auto 5. Including taking over Fort Zancudo and the prison. Trust me, no easy task. Scooping up the Kraken. And let's go ahead and finish off our exploration over here on this side of the map. Unfortunately, you know, didn't really find anything too crazy over there. Gotta love checking out the UFO. Cody Linden, man. Appreciate you joining up, Cody. Thanks a lot. Okay, Donovan Taylor, come on, let's not get stupid here. Definitely don't be saying inappropriate things to our girl Renee Franklin.
Who's messing with Renee?
Nah, don't worry about it. Yeah, nice. Oh boy, I was reading the chat and I just looked up and almost crashed. The hell's meatspin.com? That better not be something stupid. I put a mark there on the map, guys. For those of you asking where I'm heading, we'll drop the submarine off over here. See what we find over here on the southern end of the map. Brock, dude, thanks for joining up. For those of you who just joined, basically we are exploring underwater in this live stream. This is basically an underwater exploration live stream. As you can see, we are not currently underwater, but we are en route to the next spot. Do I still love GTA 5? Absolutely, I love GTA 5, guys. It's still the best game to this day. I mean, you can play a lot of other games, but a lot of them get repetitive. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I'm such a big fanboy of Grand Theft Auto, guys. I mean, I've been playing GTA for a long time. I recommend sign up for Twitter, Hyperhawk. You know, just create a Twitter and just reach out to me. I don't really check Facebook too much at all. We do have a TrippyComs Facebook, but not very active on there. Really, just created that for you guys who wanna join up for the hell of it. Markiplier, no way. Once again, I love a lot of these guys you're mentioning, but for president, oof, that's a whole nother level. I don't like the comment, don't tell him what meat spin is.
No, don't be spamming in here, guys.
Yeah, Renee Franklin saying, can we talk about theories or really talk about anything Grand Theft Auto 5? Let me know what your favorite Easter eggs are as well. I know we were talking about that, and you gotta love how many Easter eggs are hidden in GTA 5. That's one of the things, you know, I've said in the past that Grand Theft Auto 5 seems a bit, you know, it's unfinished, man. They need to add some more to the game, which is so ironic, talking about a game that has so much to do. But I still feel like it needs a proper ending, and adding some more to the game would probably be a fitting conclusion. That said, you know, of course, there are a ton of Easter eggs hidden in this game. Alright. Where'd the sub go? Jacksepticeye. Once again, I do not believe he was born in America. Keep that in mind, guys. Zachary Crawford saying his favorite Easter egg is the Chiliad mystery. Now, that leads us to a great point here, and I think a point of discussion that we're going to get to as we head down into the depths. If the Chiliad mystery is your favorite Easter egg, that's kind of saying that the Chiliad mystery is an Easter egg in itself, you know, that it's been solved, or I don't know, because at this point I don't get it. I don't understand if the Chiliad mystery is an Easter egg. You have this mural, you have so much going on with it, but there's no definitive end game. The heck is that? Oh, that's the cargo bomb. Thought that was a giant fish for a second there. Adding some more underwater wreckage here to GTA 5. Angel Karada saying to kill all three characters going 88 miles per hour into a wall. I'm gonna think about that one for a while, but if you guys have any thoughts on that theory, definitely drop it in the comments. Never mind the door opening, that's just Trippy Madison walking out. Montgomery Cherry talking about racing go-karts. Hell yeah. Twitter is at TrippyComs, guys. Pretty easy. You can just search Trippy Commentaries on Twitter. Hopefully we find something under here, guys. Whoa. What is this? Man, pretty crazy how there's so much to find underwater, but you really do need, you almost like need a map of all of the hidden stuff to find. And it seems like a lot of the hidden stuff is a little bit closer to shore, as I'm trying to sweep the outskirts here. Ooh, Ramiz Khatri talking about how 10XX11 put out a video saying the Chiliad mystery is a hoax by Rockstar. I wonder if, you know, maybe Rockstar has misled us in certain ways with the Chiliad mystery. But that said, I don't think it's a hoax, and I've noticed that he has been called out in the past by some of the other Chiliad mystery hunters. So I haven't really got to check out his channel myself. Doesn't sound good. Usually when there's smoke, there's fire. What do we have down here, guys? Interesting. You can see we have some crashed cargo. I mean, this is some big-ass cargo. There's got to be something down here. A lot of plant life down here as well. You'd have to think that this could easily hide something big. The sonar is going off, which leads you to different hidden things underwater. A lot of space down here, but I'm not seeing anything. There's got to be something close, though. Once again, with those big crates, definitely something going to be around here. Saying, we've got a comment saying there is a shipwreck around here. Looks like somebody is playing alongside on the PS3. Something I highly recommend you guys do. Shout out to Cody, man. Appreciate you joining up. Aha, here's the shipwreck. We found it. But definitely, guys, recommend you to jump on and play alongside. Maybe jump onto your Xbox One or whatever console you have. Do a little exploring, because if you find something, you can let me know which area to check out. So yeah, he was correct. We do have a giant shipwreck here. Let's check this out a little bit. See, as I said, you know, a lot of the hidden stuff isn't very shallow, or isn't very deep at all. You know, this is pretty shallow. It wouldn't take too much to find this. Look at this thing, guys. This is a massive shipwreck. We got it going on here. Safety first. What is that? Is that it almost looks like a submarine or something over here. It's interesting. I have explored this shipwreck before, but I don't think I noticed that before. You know, there are some pretty good valuables to find here, as there should be, you know, with all this hidden, you know, these crates and everything, man. Gotta be something good down here. Some weaponry. What do we have over here? It's like some health. Tell you what, man, if there was something to find that we have yet to discover when it comes to the Chiliad mystery, I really do feel like something underwater would be, you know, that would be a great place to find it. What do we have over here? Just a buoy. Nice. Mortal Kombat rules. Great comment by you saying you cannot wait for GTA 6. You're telling me. It's funny because I love to update GTA 6 for you guys, and I'll have another GTA 6 update video up very soon for you guys. So watch out for that. But you'd be surprised. We get a lot of comments of people saying, what the hell? Why are you so worried about GTA 6, man? GTA 5 is still going. It's like, GTA 5 came out 3 freaking years ago. We all would definitely be down for GTA 6. How long do we have to wait for it? We're talking about the biggest game by far. GTA 5 is still extremely popular despite the fact that it's been out for so long. That just shows you they need to get their ass in gear and come out with GTA 6. And for fuck's sakes, release some single player DLC for GTA 5 in the meantime. Nice. Prideful Warrior, man. Greatly appreciate that comment saying really nice that he just got off of work, comes home to a Trippy Commentaries live stream, man. That's awesome, guys. Really appreciate you guys joining up, man. And, you know, I really will try to plan out some really crazy live streams that, you know, it's easy enough to just jump into GTA 5. There's so much to do that we can have fun, but kind of like this where we can explore underwater together, see what we can find. I want to create those live streams that are original and unique to Trippy Commentaries, you know, something you guys can only do and find here. I also am going to be starting a Patreon page. Basically, I want to give you guys a way to where you can join up for a live stream. I know a lot of you have a lot to say, and in talking with a lot of you guys, man, you guys are so knowledgeable, and I want you to have a chance to basically to join up, kind of like how Delirious did, was able to get his message out, you know, obviously speak his mind, and you guys, I want to have that platform to basically share with all of us, you know, as part of the universe, the Trippy universe, what you're thinking, your theories and whatnot. And I'll explain that more in depth. I know it seems quite complicated this time, but I definitely have some big plans to make it so you guys can be involved in everything that is going to come forward here, man. GTA 5 has so much to go down this summer, and looking ahead, hopefully GTA 6 will really incorporate a lot of these same aspects. You know, I think that there's a chance the Chiliad mystery will not get solved until GTA 6. Can you imagine if they actually pretty much continue it through 2 different Grand Theft Auto games? That's not that far-fetched. Where the hell are we? I think somewhere along the line I might have done a U-turn. Let's go back this way. Donovan Taylor still chilling after some inappropriate comments. That's okay. I'll let it go. But saying that he thinks CJ and Franklin should meet, and you know, there was a rumor that that would be a DLC. I think that would be the most genius DLC that Rockstar could ever come up with, and that would be bringing CJ back to San Andreas, possibly teaming CJ up with Franklin. Because remember, guys, Franklin is the one character that you're going to keep throughout the game. Yeah, we know that there's a chance you might lose Michael or Franklin, or I'm sorry, Trevor, depending on your decision there. Franklin is stuck with you. Maybe it's because they're going to keep him around for another DLC. Why would they keep him around? Well, because they need to have him do some business with CJ, apparently his cousin. Once again, guys, look how amazing this is. Rockstar did such a good job and making it feel creepy down here. But that said, not finding anything out of the ordinary. Ooh, what do we have here? Some lone crates? Are these the same ones? Hopefully these aren't the same ones we found after I did a U-turn. These ones look different. There, is this... Yeah, never mind, this is the same one I just did the U-turn. I actually did want to see something here with this ship. Massive ship. It looked like there was a breach in the hull. I wonder if you can swim through there. See if we can get a view. Gum Master asking if I can make an update to GTA 5, what would it be? Well, I have a really epic episode of the Chiliad Mystery Hunter for you guys, actually talking about what I think could be a very possible addition to the game, and what I think would be the best addition. Never mind the door again, guys. Trippy Madison coming through. What I think would be the best addition to the game would be something dealing with the aliens. I want there to be more, basically, alien interaction. I want the aliens to attack. I mean, we see it in Independence Day Resurgence. In the first Independence Day, you know, you first get the taste of the aliens. We were able to fend them off. Well, in Independence Day Resurgence, they're back, and we got to fight them off. Well, I want the aliens maybe to do a full-scale attack, something like that. And I'll give further reasons on why I think that could happen very, very soon. What do we have over here, man? Almost look like a cave. But I guess it just goes in a little bit. Oof. Really appreciate you guys joining up for the live stream. Edward the Pipsweek saying aliens are real. We also will have a new paranormal news coming up for you guys, because there is a very odd UFO that's been sighted. That could be legit, man. Could be a sign that we are being watched. Really creepy. Ah, jeez. It's again not being able to find anything. Let's turn around. Trying to explore this underwater canyon, because, you know, the San Andreas Fault, it's known for these massive chasms underwater, and I feel like this would be one of the best places to hide something. For as much exploration that's done in Grand Theft Auto 5, there's probably not a ton of people that are spending a lot of time exploring using a submarine and really looking around the depths, because it's pretty time consuming. That's why you got to do it in a live stream. You know, you could spend a few hours just chilling together and whatnot. But a lot of these people like to use the take out the water mod. There's a good chance when they take out the water, they're also taking out any trigger that can be activated, any Easter egg, or maybe even some sort of unique underwater mammal. Let's continue past this through the weeds. 12X Bacon mentioning Nico from GTA 4. That's another excellent addition to the game idea, because I'm a big fan of Nico. I thought he was a great character, probably better than any one of the three main characters from this game. So I would love to see Nico come back, and there are some very blatant references. When you check out Jimmy's computer, he's actually looking at Nico's profile, really showing you that Nico does exist and might even be in California here, somewhere in San Andreas. Where are we now? Coming over to an interesting location here. I really appreciate you joining up. 12X Bacon really means a lot. Oh, Suplex City joining up. Hell yeah, good to see you here, bro. Another thing that I will mention is we are planning out a competition as well. So we're going to have a vehicle competition in GTA 5. We'll give you guys a heads up, and possibly you could win something out of that. Ooh, Trippy Madison showing me a report here, a possible sea monster reported on Google Earth. You know, much like the underwater areas here in GTA 5, the underwater areas on Earth are really, still to this day, largely unexplored. You know, they're so deep that we can't really go to a lot of locations. I think that there is a good chance there is an underwater sea creature. Perhaps the Loch Ness Monster? Appreciate you joining up, Eric Razzo. Good to see you here. Sean Marino mentioning that Michael and Nico are a little bit different in age there. I'm thinking maybe there's a connection between Jimmy and Nico. If Nico did have a friend here, maybe, you know, Jimmy met him somewhere along the way. Maybe they were business partners. Let's clean up the oceans, guys. Way too dirty. Waste collected 6 of 30. I will mention, you know, it's another annoying part of this is I actually did collect a ton of the nuclear sewage, but I recently loaded up one of my save files, like a fresher save file from when I got 100%, and I forgot that there's some stuff I did after that, so meaning I have to do some stuff all over again. What do we have over here? I think I see something, guys. What is this? What the hell is this? This just shows you that there's some crazy stuff underwater. Now, I believe you do need to find, I think it's an Epsilon tract in this location. But look at it, man. What the hell? Man, I was talking about the movie Abyss at the beginning of the live stream. Oh, there goes the stingray. This almost looks like an Abyss-like facility, of course, completely run down and not in good shape at all, to say the least. But it's pretty weird looking. Unless it's a vehicle of some sort. Is this like a giant airboat? Let me know if you guys have any idea.
Norway.
Norway. Love Norway. Did a report on Norway as a kid. They have a great culture over there, a lot of history, trolls and whatnot, pretty cool. So there's one of these things on both sides. This must be some sort of facility of some sort. Huh. Interesting. Stingrays floating by. Looks like we have a bit of a cove over here, so whatever that was is sunken inside the cove. I'd have to check up on what the clue is for that Epsilon tract. Uh-oh, something red's on our tail. Do we have a shark chasing us or something? Uh-oh. What do you think you're doing?
Oh boy.
Jeez, these things are aggressive, man. They'll chase after you even in your Kraken. Damn. Ruthless. Why doesn't it go after the killer whales? Oh, looks like we have a whole family of killer whales. Killer whale bowling. Oh, they cracked the glass. Take that. I apologize for any of you killer whale enthusiasts. I actually have been to SeaWorld a few times, and I do appreciate the killer whales, but they are very tempting to run into. You cannot run from me. So, pretty cool comment here by Ice Inc. saying that if you do the nuclear cleanup, it'll take you pretty much to every underwater, basically sunken, ship or whatever in the game. Now, I don't think it would probably take you to every hidden underwater thing in the game. You know, you have stuff like the UFO that I think they want you to find. It's very mysterious. Let's see here, calm down. And last place we'll check here, of course, this southern tip, and we'll probably have another underwater live stream for you guys. Also kind of want to make it a Q&A, so if you guys have any questions or anything. Obviously this is a great time to throw out any questions because we're exploring underwater, a lot of room to cover, and our vehicle is way too slow. We need to get an upgraded submarine. Keep in mind, this is an upgraded submarine in this game. It was even worse in the last version of the game, man. They gave us something that was slow as molasses. Psycho Dad joining up?
He's been in there.
Is it the same Psycho Dad from McJuggernauts? Or McJuggernuggets? That would be cool. Ooh, someone's saying there is a plane wreck around here. I didn't see it. Where is it? Not seeing a plane wreck.
What is your favorite sport?
Yeah, I gotta say my favorite sport is definitely football. The most grandest of any sport.
What about soccer?
Yeah, I mean, talking about football, American football, I do like soccer as well. But football takes the cake for me. Played a lot of soccer growing up. Not seeing the plane wreck. Wait a minute, what's down here? Is this anything? Just a giant rock. Also, guys, you never know what you're going to find underwater. You know, you'd hope to find maybe an alien egg. I was just watching the newest Cloverfield movie. And one of the things about the Cloverfield, the first one, is at the very end you see a satellite crash into the water. And that apparently is what awakes the giant Cloverfield monster. It'd be cool if they had an underwater satellite somewhere around here, somewhere underwater. I think that'd be a cool Easter egg. Alright, where are we? A little bit more to go here. Hoping to find something big over here. I know that seems like there's definitely some crazy stuff hidden in the southern tip. Appreciate you guys so much for joining up here late night here or early morning, depending on where you are in the world. We'll definitely have another live stream for you very soon. We actually have a couple special things planned, so hopefully we can get those going for you very, very soon. Good to see Freakbot joining up. Great to see you guys. For those of you who, of course, do not know, if you guys do donate, we will we'll be gladly make you a mod. We really appreciate it, as that really helps us a lot. And we'll have some special announcements as far as that's concerned as well. And gotta say, man, for those of you who have been moderators, you know, Renee Franklin, Freakbot, we greatly appreciate it, man. You guys have been awesome. Really appreciate you being part of the Trippy family. Uh-oh, dolphins swimming around out here. Flipper. Shows you just how hard it is to find hidden stuff underwater, you know. I remember when the game first came out, and of course Rockstar, you know, they were talking so much about how underwater it's going to be so cool to find all this hidden stuff. Well, I mean, yeah, it's cool and all, but it really is, you know, it takes a long time. I think that they could have done it a little bit better. Like I said, more treasure to find. You know, there's definitely some cool stuff to find underwater. and this is the first time they've done it. Hopefully wherever GTA 6 takes place, they upgrade it even more, and that's why right now I truly believe that GTA 6 is going to take place where I'm recording from